Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to the consequences of our actions. My name is Sid, as always. So we're not waking up on Old Man Farm because I got a little distracted with a possible, mind you, fantastic journey down a lava chute, which led nowhere, but that's okay. So we have to get back to town because we have the Spirits Eve Festival tonight. What do we have here? Oh, a list of what all of the various gems do for the forging. That's pretty interesting. It was really just a way to get us get a hold of these mangoes. But since we have to do that today anyway, I was going to talk to you guys about what we should do moving forward. But I do think we are today probably just going to head home. Oh, dang, damn it. Okay, you know what? Let's throw the bone sword away. We know that's really not worth much. So I was wondering, since we have essentially, now we haven't completed SVE by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but we have finished the sort of, the immediate end of it, all right? The defeating, which by the way, apparently the black dragon, the black serpent, is named Apophis. Which is the only reason I know that name. To think, generations have come and gone while this little bone lay hidden beneath the soil. Now it's mine. Thank you, Professor Snail. He's quickly becoming my favorite voice. Yes, Apophis. I remember, Jesus, I don't know, a decade ago they were talking about a meteor that was going to kill us all, and they named it Apophis. I think it was like an Egyptian death god or something. Anyway, apparently that was the name of the black serpent. Well, since we've killed it, that's kind of a culmination of a lot of SVE right there. Now, not the interpersonal parts. We've seen a lot of those. But there's still obviously more to learn from Susan and I would say to maybe a lesser degree, Andy and Sophia. So there are things to do. Hi, Kenneth. Why are we here? We're not at the dock. Oh, festival. My little robot exploded and almost set my house on fire last night. Well, don't do that, man. Have some goat cheese about it. This is a nice gift, Senor Krusty. Thank you. You're very welcome. So, I was wondering what you guys would like to see more. Oh my god. Good morning, Senor Gooey. There's something I want to discuss with you. Drop by the guild when you have a moment. Okay. I have a feeling it has to do with the thing we got from Apophis. Anyway. Finally get this out. The pinned comment should be a poll, and that poll is going to be, what are we doing next? Now, there's a few qualifiers that I want you to hear out before you pick, but the options are we going to focus on Ginger Island, and all that entails? You know, the key quests, or, well, the keys, like, backroom area, golden walnuts involved with that, the Gormon frog, the gem birds, you know, all the various things that we have there. Or are we going to go and start focusing more on Ridgeside and the people that live there? There is no wrong choice, and I truly want, the dogs are really going, I truly want to know what you guys as a community want to see, because at the end of the day, I'm 50-50. I'm really open to either, so I thought it'd be fun. Just let you guys pick. We're gonna see everything eventually, but what are we doing next? That's the question on my mind. And with that question, one thing I do want to remind people is keep in mind, but do not let it sway you, the fact that we have one more episode after this before, oh no, are we out of hay? Wait a second, then why did it give me some? Why is our auto feeder not working? Because now we're out of hay. That's why the cows have not been producing milk. Woof. Yep, Luna looks grumpy. Okay, that's bad. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of that. So, here's the thing. 1.6 is coming out on Tuesday. That means we have Monday's episode. And then hopefully on Tuesday, we'll be seeing some 1.6 content. But the thing is, given the fact that we are 3 years in, it will also be day 1 of winter. So I don't know how quickly we will see a lot of the content. Now, there's things like seasonal outfits for the characters, which I have a mod for, but we'll be removing because I want to see what the vanilla ones are, right? I think there's going to be a New Year's festival, right? So there's a lot of things that we're going to get to see, but they are on their own time schedule, or they're not, and it still won't matter because we're not going to like move to Ridgeside. We'll still be interacting with the vanilla and SVE game and villagers. So feel free to pick whichever you want, truly. It is about what you want to see. Don't lean too heavily on what is going to happen with 1.6, especially given the fact that, quite honestly, we don't know how much of my mods, how many things are going to break. Now, it's been told to us that we'll probably be fine because most of the smaller mods, or rather, I should say, most of the bigger mods will have probably already been given access to the changes and like code, like the back end. So hopefully they'll have a quick turnaround on any patching or anything that needs done, right? With any luck, they'll already be patched and ready to go by the time I wake up. And the smaller ones, smaller mods, they may not actually be affected. So we're sort of in a nice little limbo zone of, hey, pick whatever you want, right? Should be okay. We'll see. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get back to the game. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. So again, pinned comment should be a poll on that very subject. Anyway, get back to it. I would like to sort of, because we get a full day before we go to the Spirits Festival, right? Spirits Eve. So this, we're probably, I think, okay. So our actual goal at Spirits Eve this year is a little different than normal because last year we did not have the seasonal outfits mod for what is this? We didn't have the seasonal enchantments mod for the Ridgeside people, so they should be wearing costumes. So our main goal is see all their cool costumes and then probably dip out. So this is weapon enchantments. Artful allows you to do special moves more rapidly, do more damage to bugs, siphon health. So we know this. Oh, Haymaker. Okay. That's actually really cool. I've been using the wiki to learn those things, which I don't generally do. So that's pretty cool. We need to get more vegetables. I said this last time, and I got distracted. So let's go get more vegetables. I don't like the lack of grass growing around. It makes the place feel very empty, but we needed the hay. And speaking of, with it about to be winter, we should probably stock up on some more hay from Marnie, right? Oh, and look at that, on our to-do list, harvest sunflowers is there. It actually worked. That's wonderful. Alright, let's get over there and do that. Alright, so we won't have to plant any more seeds, any more flower seeds at least, until spring. Thanks, Marlon. What would we do without you? Oh, God. Alright, sell a few things. That's not so bad. Probably not going to make a whole lot today, but that is okay by me. Hello there, dear. I hope your farm is doing well. I'm sending you a little something from my kitchen. I hope it didn't crumble in the mail. It's an entire cake. Thanks, Evelyn. What would we do without you? Probably not have diabetes, but here we are. We got 8 days. Looking pretty good. I actually really like this as the soundtrack when we walk in here. I feel like it's kind of oddly fitting. Okay, let's go feed all of the other animals. Since our auto feeders were starved this morning. How are you guys? Looks a little thin. Oh no, it was everybody. I wonder how long we've been out. Oh, that is entirely my bad, and I feel terrible. You get the auto feeders, and I just start forgetting to check. You know what I mean? But, excuse me. Oh, speaking of wading through animals, I did see one of the things that's going to be added in the 1.6 update. And this is one of those things that I feel like there are a distinct group of people who are really excited about it and some that just couldn't care less. And that is the amount of time it takes to push through your pets is going from 1.5 seconds to 3/4 of a second. So, you know, it's just one of those little things. But hey, if you know, you know, and I'm kind of more excited about that than I think is maybe reasonable. But you guys have seen how frustrated I will get sometimes trying to walk through the animals, so pretty high on my list of cool stuff. And I think I've said this before, but of the confirmed things, one of the things I am maybe the most excited about actually is the New Year's festival. That's just, I don't know, I love fireworks in real life, and from what it looks like, and again, this is just based on some very basic screenshots, it looks like we're going to be able to, if not full-blown make fireworks, at least buy them or interact with them in such a way that we're going to be able to set off fireworks, which is insanely rad for me. I'm really excited to live my dangerous fireworks life in the relative safety of Stardew Valley. Which actually, I don't think I've ever told this story, and by this point, almost everyone who doesn't care is gone. So, I'll tell you guys this story. I used to live in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I technically lived, Jesus, I don't even know what the actual municipality was called, but it was a suburb of Chattanooga, right on the Georgia border, right? Well, I had found someone to live with just by getting on Craigslist and finding, you know, a roommate wanted ad, right? And so it was a couple of guys. One was from Georgia and one was from the Chattanooga area and had always lived there. And they were a riot. Interesting pair of fellas. But fireworks, like real fireworks, are legal down there, or at least they were at the time that I was living there. They were completely legal. Oh, look at all that coffee. There we go. That's the way we do it. So a bunch of my friends had come down from Ohio, and I know I've mentioned that trip before, but yeah, a couple of my friends, well, like 4 of my friends came up from Ohio, down rather, from Ohio. And one of the things that we ended up doing was we bought a bunch of fireworks, right? And the guy from Georgia did a literal, like, hey y'all, watch this. Like, he actually said that and grabbed a piece of PVC, just a normal piece of PVC tubing, and we took it out to our road. We lived like on the top, like, of a ridge, right? And oh, I'm all confused trying to figure. Oh, get rid of that. You know me. Oh, come on. What do I do? Nope. There we go. So anyway, he takes this PVC and just, you know, holds it in the middle of the road and drops the firework down in it and, you know, sets it off. Now, I'm like, immediately, I'm no I'm no fireworks expert and I'm no scientist, but I'm going to imagine, because I built model rockets as a kid, and in my head I was like, you know, that's not sealed. There's a lot of ways for the pressure to escape, so there's not going to be a lot of lift, like thrust, coming out of the end of this firework, which is just a rocket. You know what I mean? Because you know, a flat piece of pipe against a bumpy road is not exactly sealed. Well, sure enough, there's 5 or so of us standing in the road. It goes up in the air, maybe 6 feet or so. And then it falls to the ground, explodes around all of us, and, you know, it looked like a scene out of, you know, Saving Private Ryan or something. There were people diving, there's people bleeding, there's, you know, big bursts of fire and craziness. And, you know, luckily no one was seriously injured. There was some blood, you know, some lacerations and burns, right? Nothing crazy. But it was just one of those moments where it happened so quickly. I mean, we're talking, you know, less than just 5 seconds that entire thing took place in. Well, short of the actual, you know, grabbing of the PVC and everything. But once he put that PVC on the ground, to the time it launched and hit the ground and blew up, it was no time at all. You know what I mean? And yeah, you saw how badly this was gonna go from the very beginning. So obviously then I said, you know, why don't we, because we didn't learn our lesson. The lesson wasn't, hey, don't do this. The lesson was, why don't we take the PVC and, like, slam it into the dirt so that it holds itself up and it's got, you know, like a seal at the bottom. And sure enough, that works. And we had a wonderful time launching fireworks. But yeah, it was just one of those immediate, we're like, oh, this is not going to work how this guy thinks it's going to. So anyway, it was a stupid story, but it's funny to me, so I suppose you're welcome. Anyway, let's go ahead to the festival so we can see all these cool costumes. Then we'll come back home, we'll get to bed, and you guys can go vote on that poll. Okay, so that's Aguar, isn't it? Yeah, Lenny informed me we are required to wear outfits. I suppose this is passable. He's a wizard. Philip, I couldn't resist the chance to go as my favorite superhero. I even found a character Shiro liked so we could match. Shiro's a cyborg. Wait, are they the Teen Titans? I'll admit, I'm not as into this stuff as Philip is. But when he told me about his costume idea, I found something really inspiring about a superhero whose body doesn't work quite right, you know? Because he sort of looks like Cyborg, and Philip looked like Robin a little bit, but these guys look like Power Rangers. Yeah, she's a 100% Kimberly. I always liked it as a kid when my parents would dress up with me. I'm glad I could do the same for Yuma this year. Yep, and Yuma's Billy. It's morphin' time. Doesn't sound very cool when I say it. Oh well. No, wait a second. Oh, Senor Chalky, look, I'm a magical ice fairy. I can even fly, look. So I recognize a few other things. Mainly, he fails horribly at stealthing around. That's so great, he's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Kiwi's a pumpkin? I haven't been taking pictures of any of these. I need to do better. What about you? Yes, Senor Practical. You alert me if Daya does anything rash. I'm doing my best to keep an eye on her without revealing myself, but there's only so much I can do from the shadows. Only one thing is certain. No good can come of Daya interacting with the locals while dressed like that. I'm assuming she's the cat? Oh my god. Who's the Among Us? Who's the Among Us? Mom, why are you dressed up as some kitty character? Jeez, Blair. Ugh, don't stand next to me, it's too embarrassing. But who's the Amogus? Oh god, it's Kiahi. Oh my god, and he's just running around saying sus. I kinda hate that. I hate that a lot. Anyway, Carmen, oh, lighten up, Chiquita. I'm dressed up as a monster, just like you. Would you feel better if I gave you a cookie? Oh my god, I love them. Lenny is, oh my god. Hello, Senor Gloomy. If you need me, I'll be plotting nefarious deeds in my underground lair. That's amazing. No way. I'm not sure about all this green, Bert. I'm gonna have a heck of a time getting it off. Why weren't they Bert and Ernie? Don't you worry none, sweetie. I'll help you clean up afterwards. This way I can say the part about how you're already the most beautiful of them all as many times as I want. Aww. Oh, nice. Oh, phooey, Lola. You grow more beautiful each and every day, right before my eyes. I'm getting him messed up with Professor Snail. It's been a long time since I last wore a wig. Still, it's nice to make believe I'm not old and gray from time to time. Oh god, here we go, Daya. Has the wet blanket Geo been bothering you about me? Well, you can tell him he has nothing to worry about. I'm perfectly capable of behaving myself. Besides, I'm completely covered, head to toe. Oh, good lord. Oh, we've got Daphne and Freddy. Oh, that Brill. He heard about my costume plans and thought he just had to match. And his outfit's not even the right color palette. Yes, it is. I already told you, Faye, I didn't know what your costume was when I chose mine. Believe it or not, most people don't plan their lives around you, Miss Center of the Universe. Jeez. We used to watch this show with Lissa all the time when she was young. Oh, maybe she just considers herself too old for that now. Oh my god, Kim Boy. A little hard to eat with this beak on. I don't doubt that at all. Oh, is she, from Candyland? Oh, one second, Araya. Let me change out of these potatoes. Wait a sec. Has the fruit salad run out too? Shoot, did she say change out of the potatoes? Irene, once you're done refilling the buffet, can we please go to the maze together? You promised we would. Who the hell is this? Richard, you came. Senor Lonely. I award you 15 points for attendance. Not that I ever doubted you, of course. Now go enjoy the festival. Pika. Oh my god. Pretty good spread, huh? What can I say except you're welcome. Oh my god. Kiara keeps threatening to me. I'm not sure if she's mad at me or not. It's a good sign she's mad at you. This outfit makes me feel so pretty. Still, it's hard not to feel self-conscious. But it's a bit better thanks to Anton pairing up with me. Is she Scarlet Witch? Oh my god, Floor is Scarlet Witch. Senor send more rubbery. Behind me, Jeric, so incredibly shirtless. Where am I supposed to look? Hey there, Senor Rubbery. I'm trying to score tonight, and I'd love to touch down in your end zone. What? You can't say that to me. I don't even have to make a joke about take me to dinner first. He just straight up said it. Chill, chill. I'm just playing. Pretty good line, though, right? Yeah, right, chill, he says. He wouldn't be saying that if I would have said yes. Phew. Oh, good lord, we gotta calm down. There are two worlds, the one we live in, and the one much, much older one beneath the water. What have we here? Are you the, all aboard, glad to see you join the festivities, Senor Bitter. Mr. Senor Bitter. Is he, Polar Express? Oh my god, Louis. Grandmother insisted I match with her, so now I'm stuck wearing this stupid bunny costume. I wanted to be the Prairie King. Not that she ever asked. Yeah, and she the Queen of Hearts? That checks out. Never let it be said that I cannot participate in a festival in an appropriate manner, Senor Lonely. Now go fetch me a tart. No, thank you. Oh, she's Pepper. A picture? I don't know, Lorenzo. This costume isn't exactly flattering. Oh, come on, dear. You should make a burlap sack. Wait, you could make a burlap sack look like a runway piece. Jesus, I'm struggling. Please let me get one picture with the world's most beautiful woman by my side. Oh, June's Nightwing. I find it so interesting to see everyone in their costume. Tells you a lot about a person, you know? Takes those two over there. I had no idea Floor had a nerdy side or that Jeric was in such good shape. I mean, it does make sense, given his line of work and all, but wow, that's one hell of a six-pack. See, everybody, seriously, you could sharpen a knife on those abs. Not to mention his biceps. Sorry, what were we talking about? Hey, you know what? Me too, June. All the other girls look so cute. I look so frumpy. Maybe I could ask Faye for costume advice next year. Yeah, I think you look great, by the way. Who have we here? Oh, Kiara. Like my outfit, Senor Rubbery? Might not be the most riveting. Actually, it is the most riveting. I'd say that's great. It's perfect. Are you just... No, I'm not an elk, Senor Courageous. I'm a reindeer. Don't rain on my parade, or I'll... Sorry, I got nothing that puns with an elk. Then who are you? Sean came up with our outfits. What do you think? Oh, is this the... Mine was really cheap. Is that the guy... That's the people from Frozen, isn't it? Ezekiel, look at my daughter taking photos with her friends. It reminds me of when she was a little girl. Now she's all grown up and I couldn't be prouder. He vacillates back and forth between me feeling like he's a good father and like a helicopter parent. Anyway, they're the Powerpuff Girls and it's great. There's Isabel. I always wanted to do a group costume like this, but never got the chance as a kid. I'm so grateful you two went along with it. Gotta get pictures of the Powerpuff Girls. Are you kidding me? Well, it's not like I really had an outfit lined up already, so I guess it's fine. These photos, they're not going to be posted anywhere, are they? Don't be silly, Issa. Of course I'd do it for you. And don't worry, Maddie. We won't post them anywhere you don't want us to. That is wonderful. Oh my god. I love this so much. I am so glad we have this mod. Wonderful. And I think we've talked to everybody else. Yeah. We have. Now, I guess real quick, we should go check just to see. I don't think anyone that we need to see is up here. Yeah, 'cause there's Haley. I see Maru. Yeah, I think we're probably good as far as other people. Right? Yeah, this is all just the standard people. Well, that was very cool. That was very cool. Yeah, and the festival. I love those. Absolutely love those costumes. I love that event. Now I just got to think of how I'm going to do the thumbnail. I'm tempted to just make it Jeric in that quote. God's sake. Oh, Paula, damn it. That's difficult. Well, that's okay. Anyway, everyone. Whew, flustered. Anyway, check out that poll. Let me know what you guys would like to see. Like I said, it's going to essentially take effect right around the same time as 1.6, which is also going to be the beginning of winter. So, Ridgeside or Ginger Island. Now, it will not become exclusively the only thing we do. That's just not really what we do around here. I'm only asking, what do you want me to lean more towards as our general goals, right? And there's a lot in Ridgeside. I've just been putting it off because I've been trying to do more of the basic stuff around. So, anyway, let me know. I appreciate it. And I appreciate you hanging out. Until next time, be good to each other, and I will talk to you on Monday. Good night.